Good Saturday morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Yes, it is Saturday morning. It's about 7 o'clock a.m. It's a clear, beautiful sky here in St. Petersburg, Florida. 56 degrees, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. Let's talk about something that really irritates me. I have a buddy who has been in the hospital for 2 weeks. He is sick. He has some health issues. And somebody where he works at started a rumor that he had gotten another job and didn't tell nobody. Well, that's funny. I talked to this person. This person is in the hospital. So why would you even say something like that? Now, I don't know who started that rumor, who came up with that idea, but I, for a fact, know that this person is in the hospital. This is how people get in trouble. This is how people's lives get turned upside down. Because somebody, I don't know who it was, don't care who it was, says, hey, so-and-so got another job. You know anything about it? What are you talking about? That person is sick. That person is in the hospital. I talked to him myself. Somebody else has talked to him as of yesterday. They are sick. So whoever said that, stop. Do not tell a lie. Do not repeat something that you hear. Because you could ruin somebody's life by telling a white lie. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't say nothing. I have talked to this person. I know what's going on. Somebody else is talking to this person. They know what's going on. But for someone to just come out and go tell somebody that somebody quit and got a job, that is a lie. You can't do that. You could really seriously mess somebody up. I mean, of course, they're going to have doctor notes, hospital notes and all that. But why kick somebody when they're down? I don't get that. You know, I heard that rumor and I kept it to myself for about a day. And then I talked to somebody else about it. That person has literally talked to that person also. Knows where he's at. I know where he's at. His bosses know where he's at. But you're going to walk around and start telling people that he quit and got another job? That's not right, man. You could really, you could mess up a man's life. You could destroy a family for a lie. Man could lose his job. Yeah, he has doctor's notes. He has hospital notes. But why would you even start a rumor like that? That just doesn't make sense. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't say a word. Don't even start the rumor. I can't believe somebody even said that. I've known this for about 4 days now. I've just been keeping it to myself, you know. I was telling the wife last night about the situation. She says, you mentioned it the other day. I say, I did. But then again, there's a rumor going around. Stop spreading rumors. If you are over the age 18, stop playing high school and middle school games. Because you are kicking a man when he is down. You don't know what's going on. I don't know who started that rumor. Somebody had to make it up. Obviously somebody made it up. Told somebody else, They told somebody else, or the story got twisted. I was asked about it because they know I talked to this person. I'm like, no, he's sick. Ain't nobody's business what's going on, but I know this guy is sick. I'm not spreading his business. So about a day later, I brought it up in another discussion. I said, get this shit. This shit needs to be nipped in the ass quick. So-and-so told me that he overheard that so-and-so got a job, and I said, no, they're sick. And how do I know? Because I talked to him. How's the other person know? Because he's talked to him. And I guarantee you, if his boss hears about it, there might be an issue. Not for him, for the people who are talking about it. So don't start a rumor. Don't say nothing. Okay? If you know somebody that's in a hospital, or you work with somebody, and they're not at work, and you were told they were out, and they're going to be out for a while, leave it at that. If somebody says, hey, so-and-so quit and got a job, stop it. Right there. Stop them in their tracks. Say, no, they're out for a reason. That's not true. I'll tell you what, man, there's some cruel people in this world, and I just, be nice. You know, I even literally talked to this person yesterday, last night. I know what's going on. I'm not going to tell you what's going on. I'm not going to tell Joe Blow. I'm going to go down to the mall and say, hey, you know this guy? I heard you know him. No, I'm not going to go start no rumors. So quit telling lies. Quit listening to other people. What that person should have done, besides saying something to somebody else, you should have went to the top dog of, who would know, and asked them. I mean, it really pisses me off that this man has medical issues and people are lying about it, telling people he got a job and he's not coming back. That's bullshit. Stop telling fibs. Stop spreading rumors. Worry about yourself. I worry about myself. But who would even come up with an idea like that? That just irritates me. I mean, if I was in the hospital and some low jack went around saying, oh, this MF's working somewhere else, he ain't coming back, or he's taking advantage of something, I'd be mad. Especially if I lost my job over it, I'd be mad. I mean, yeah, you're in the hospital sick, you're going to have doctor's notes, hospital notes. If you're in the hospital that long, you're probably going to have some type of release to go back to work. But some Joe Blow behind your back is going around spreading rumors, telling people that you work somewhere else. Man, cut that out, dude. That's not nice. You tell somebody a little lie, they're going to go tell somebody else what you said. He's going to go tell somebody else, or she, and before it gets back all the way around the big old circle, or you hear the same thing 2 weeks later, it's going to be all twisted up. There's going to be multiple stories. Worry about yourself, myself, worry about your family members, but don't go out spreading a lie unless you are 100% sure you know what they're talking about. Because that just really irritates me. If you're over the age of 18, don't play this middle school and high school bullshit. Keep your mouth shut. Get the facts before you say something about somebody. Before you ruin somebody's life. Don't kick somebody when they're down. That's just crazy. Oops. That's just crazy. But that's what I want to talk about today. I'm always saying, be nice, be kind. I wouldn't want somebody to talk to me like that, about me like that. You probably don't want somebody to talk to you like that, about you like that. So be nice and be kind. Don't spread a rumor. Ask a question before you say something to somebody else. That way your name doesn't get involved. But I'm going to continue my walk and enjoy my weekend. So as always, hit that like button if you like it, or the hug button. Share the video if you want. If you like what you're doing, keep doing it. If you don't like what you're doing, change it, but do it the right way. If you're on your own business, keep growing it, keep making money, keep banking it for that retirement. Until the next video, be nice, be kind, don't repeat what you hear unless you know the total truth, and have a God bless day. And I will see you in the next video. Be the sunshine in someone else's life today. Have a great day.